Hello Internet, this is Marko Yamashita. Today I will explain, using publicly accessible information, why these people lied and manipulated their viewers into believing Anycolor's stock price and value dropped in 2024 because of the Dokibird incident. Let's dive in. Originally aired on February 7, 2024, Lidia confidently claims victory against Anycolor Inc. in what could only be described as an orgasmic bliss. Lidia references this now infamous investor notice about Selen's termination being negligible before going on a rant about how damaging it was to the company. She apparently saw this shiny, colorful chart posted on X by Raildexs, immediately copies their homework, and begins issuing statements without even confirming whether or not the information is accurate. The first glaring error on this chart shows Raildexs' listing of Selen being terminated on February 6th, which is false. This chart does not mention if the information is or is not adjusted for the time differences between where this person is and the actual market. So there is no accounting for the date disparity. And even if it was adjusted, the closing price of Anycolor stock on February 5th, the same day that Selen was terminated, was a net gain in buying, not selling. I subscribe to the Nikkei since I trade on that stock exchange. Here is the chart proving that there was no sell-off on February 5th when Selen was terminated and this notice went out. So this is false. Going back to the chart provided by Raildexs, they provided the nail in the coffin for this flawed logic. Note the circle top center. These two lines show the price lines for the Nikkei and Cover Corporation. Note how CoverCore's line crosses over the Nikkei. This means two things. One, Cover Corporation stock was selling off because it was trading lower than the Nikkei average. And two, even as Anycolor's competitor, their stock was also trading in line with Anycolor stock movements. Where one goes, so does the other. This is what brought down the value of Anycolor Inc. and Cover Corporation. Investors tend to divest their money from cyclical and consumer discretionary stocks when there is an economic uncertainty or instability within the stock market. The yen lost value, which retroactively means that anything bought with the yen had less value. Anycolor and Cover Corporation stock are highly sensitive to the exchange which they trade on and the strength of the yen. Here is Anycolor and Cover Corporation stock when comparing it to a third party that is also in media and entertainment. Note how Cover Corporation stock crashed over 41% over the same time period while these people were declaring victory over Anycolor. Their victory had nothing to do with Dokibird, her actions, their actions, or the failure of the Sink the Yacht campaign.
But wait! There's more! Hang on to your seat, baby! Cause this one's a screamer!
And if that's not the final nail, then this is. Let's say that the earnings report wasn't released and made public on March 14th. Anycolor stock still would have fallen regardless. Why? Once again, economic factors in Japan play a key role. As reported by Reuters on March 14, 2024, the Bank of Japan was preparing to end negative interest rates at the March meeting on March 18th. Why does this matter? It matters because for years, people could get loans with negative interest rates, invest that money to make a profit, and then pay off their loans with no consequences except for the obligation to have to pay it back. If you doubt me, allow me to direct your attention to the second time they raised interest rates this year. If Dokibird had any actual cause of this, This means Doki Bird also made Japan go into a recession and crash the yen. It's time to stop being in denial and naive of the facts. Japan's economy is what caused these stock movements, not Doki Bird, not Lidia, not Fallside, and certainly not the Sink the Yacht campaign.